a budget of 4.9 trillion is feasible at this point for Kenya? An expenditure of 4.9 trillion, very briefly. Do you think that is something that we should be going for right now?
Look,
yes or no?
You know, you're not cross-examining me. Well, look,
does it make sense to have a budget?
Looking at the budget as has been proposed, especially the expenditure lines, a number of those areas are very necessary. But then, looking at the crisis that we find ourselves in, it might be important to look at those expenses, especially areas that we can have leeway in. There are certain areas that, you know, you're not going to tell us that we reduce capitation to schools anymore. Okay. You're not going to tell us to, you know, stop paying debts. You're not going to tell us to, you know, stop building roads that are ongoing and so on and so forth. So we need to look at it, be as innovative as possible, be as consultative as possible, and be as understanding as a country, knowing that any decision that we make has consequences.
All right. Prof, allow me, because I promised Ikwa 1 minute just to respond to that political statement he made.
Yeah, it is ridiculous and unacceptable. I would forgive Wakiri Nyamori on anything, but I will not forgive you to subscribe from Sudi's thinking and statements. I cannot forgive you for that. Because how is Rigathi Gachagua going to Mombasa connected to agitation of Gen Zs during the finance bill? Something that they had already indicated months and months, and they were saying we do not want this finance bill for whatever reason. How is the hike of the fuel pricing from with ridiculous 70, 80 shillings that the government did themselves have to do with a trip of Rigathi Gachagua to Europe and the US, something that he announced 3 months ago? 3 months ago. It is ridiculous. What kind of an argument is that? I mean, I can see the trend from the government people, and I need to call it out here now. Now that you've been sent here to come and continue that particular narrative of blaming Rigathi Gachagua for even the rains. You know, blaming Gachagua for almost everything. You cannot go for the name of Rigathi Gachagua just because your cow have decided to not give you milk.
All right.
How is Rigathi Gachagua associated with such kind of things? I mean, it's ridiculous. Come on. Let's man up. I mean, let's grow up.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
yes,
Fred, you know, yesterday I was imagining that if there was a hospital